Hello, Luiginoids! This is LuigiXRules playing Pikmin 4. Oh my god. This game was one of my most anticipated games of all time. Probably didn't wait as long for it as some people did. Probably around 2015 or 16 was when I really started waiting for it, which at this point is probably 9 to 10 years ago, because it's almost certainly getting posted next year. It's 2024 still, for context, but that doesn't matter because I probably won't even edit this until 2025. But anyway, yes, Pikmin 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and so I was highly anticipating the sequel to it. And after all that time, it finally came out. And so this Let's Play, we will be going through it and seeing how well it is. Rescue shipwrecked castaways on an uncharted planet with the help of Pikmin in this epic adventure. I don't know why you had to say that it was epic, but alright. Just ignore those other two files, that's not relevant. Game progress is saved automatically. That icon will appear on the top left corner of the screen while saving is in progress. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, and only one player. I don't have anyone joining me. The two-player mode in this game isn't like Pikmin 3 Deluxe, where it's more Super Mario Galaxy style two-player mode, where they just kind of have a reticle that they can like shoot stuff with. Unfortunately, loading times in this game are kind of long, but at least they added the loading bar down there underneath the Pikmin. When the game first came out, it didn't have that, and so these loading screens were really painful. I am Captain Olimar. I command a spaceship called the SS Dolphin. This is the story of how I crashed onto an unknown planet, and how I was ultimately rescued. After the crash, I woke up to find my ship was in pieces, scattered everywhere. I had no way of returning home to my beloved family. I thought I was doomed. Looks a little different, doesn't it? That onion does. Until I encountered a strange species, which I named Pikmin. The Pikmin had an innate desire or will to carry objects. With their help, I was able to find and transport my missing ship parts. Time passed and I met yet another mysterious creature. It appeared to be malnourished. So I tossed over a treat. I just had a bone sitting in my pocket, don't worry about that. After that, we quickly bonded. Totally missed the first D there. Or added an E in between the N and the D. She is a steadfast partner in the quest to find the missing pieces of my spaceship. A quest that was nearing its end. We arrived at the last area we had left to explore. This is a skippable cutscene now. Look at that. What is this place? It's a house. Oh, don't hit the lampshade. Okay, good. Just missed it. Alright. Something about this area is different from the others we've explored so far. It looks like this is the style of text box we'll probably see throughout the rest of the game here. Wait, where are you running off to? I did not warm up my voice before this. Oof. Oh, and now they're trapped. That can't be a good sign. The Pikmin don't usually scurry off like that. I suppose I'll have to call them back while I search for the missing ship parts. Oh, we're going to behind camera. And we are in control now. We can get... Yeah, we're on a dog. We can look around. We can look ahead. We can move. There's something up there. We can turn the camera down. That's a new feature in this game. You could... Normal like, every other Pikmin game would, like, force you to be locked to, like, this angle. But this game, not only is the default angle more like this, but you can also, like, make it more overhead and stuff. You could try to, like, keep it at, like, a old Pikmin thing, but I think I'll keep it as a normal angle for now. I saw some of the Pikmin head this way. They could be hiding behind those things. Let's break them and see. When we jump, I'll start charging up my pup's strength. I just need to press X and hold down, then take aim. When she's at full strength, I'll let her go and let her rush. Rush. That is something completely new to this game, a new ability that has never been seen because dogs have never been seen before. Pikmin have, though. Aha! I knew it! Now I'll use B to call them back to me with my whistle. Alright, there they are. Wow, that's like same sound effects from Pikmin 3 right there. I just wish I knew why the Pikmin ran away and hid in the first place. I better make a note of this in my voyage log. Let's go ahead and do it. You never know when this kind of information will prove useful. Now, how to phrase it? Ooh. So some kind of screen. Strange Pikmin behavior. When I arrived at this area, the Pikmin started acting quite strange. They flew out of the onion and immediately hid. I can't find my spaceship parts without them. I suppose I'll just keep looking for them and then call them back using my whistle. I need to find my missing ship parts, but it will be much easier if I have more Pikmin to help me. And now the true area begins. One good rush should break those. I knew I'd find you here. At least I have a few more Pikmin now. So now we get to explore. Don't look before you leap. So yeah, we can jump as well in this Pikmin game. They kind of glossed over that, but that's a pretty new feature. Also, we're riding a dog. That's not something you typically see in a Pikmin game. Look at these guys. They're just having fun. Can those Pikmin be playing? That's not allowed. Hey. You two. Can't see much right now. I'll try looking around. We push this thing down. It looks similar to the bags in Pikmin 3. Obviously, I've played this game. I don't know why I'm pretending like I haven't. I'm pretending this is a blind Let's Play when it most certainly is not. I've only 100%ed this game like once or twice before, though, so it'll be fun seeing what all the highlights and flow points are. I wonder what's behind this. So another thing you can rush, you don't just rush to break things, you can also push down certain things. And you can jump out of there. I guess they didn't starve after all, which is a good thing. Man, it's so weird also that there's a house level in this game. Oh. Okay, there has to be a ship port around here somewhere. This is the perfect situation to rely upon my pup's powerful nose. Track down one of those ship parts, girl. We need to stay on that scent. Wow, you know, I don't think I've ever spent that long here, so long here, that they just told you where to go. That is hilarious. No, I just wanted to explore this area because honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever explored this area to its fullest in all the times I've played, even though it's like the first thing you do. You'll see why pretty shortly. I should tap X to jump and climb up. So another new feature of this game is that your dog will tell you where you can go stuff. Here are more! Alright. Just use B to call them back. I have plenty of Pikmin now. But where are those ship parts? Alright, we found 81 out of 84. But it's been going up every time we found more Pikmin. Alright, there's some more up there. Oh, where are the other three that I found but haven't joined my party? Alright, I think that's enough for now. I believe there's 100 Pikmin around here. We only found 90, but I want to know what's up here. Let's go ahead and go on, and hey, who's this guy? A creature? I don't see any ship parts. I think I swallowed one whole. Those spiky things are going to make this tough. I have to find an opening. Maybe I should use X to build up energy so we can rush the creature when the time is right. In the meantime, let's circle and wait for a chance to strike. And... boss time! Very familiar theme here. So what we can do is we can rush and wait for it to attack and then charge all our Pikmin at it. And they killed it pretty easily because we had like a whole squad. Ugh. Its eyes like rolled it back into its head. It's the interstellar radio. We located it at last. With this back in my possession, I can finally call for help. You'll find that the music in this game is pretty decent. It unfortunately isn't quite as good as the series standards, but I feel like it's more so that the series has pretty massive standards, so this game doesn't quite live up to it. I had recovered the interstellar radio. So I immediately sent out an SOS signal and attached the latest version of my voyage log. Days and weeks passed, but 1 month later, my signal reached the rescue corps. They took off toward this remote planet with noble plans to bring me home safe. It's a lot of captains that we might be able to control if it's anything like Pikmin 3. Fortunately, fate had other ideas. The rescue officers sent to rescue me crash-landed during their arrival, just like I did. We'll say they brought a dog, too. Why would they do that? Double shipwrecks are rare, and extremely unlucky. At this point, you might think that all hope was lost. But there was one last rescue officer left at Rescue Corps HQ. Q, a rookie. You. That's right. You are my last hope. Emergency mission! Ah! Rescue the Rescue Corps! They just left us behind because they decided it was too dangerous for us, but following emergency protocol, all officers were directed to evacuate the spaceship immediately. Finding the dispersed Rescue Corps is now your top priority. I'm not sure if I've ever read, like, all of this dialogue before. It'll be something interesting and different. And yeah, unfortunately you don't control Olimar for the entirety of the game. You control this fella, which is something completely new to this game. You can customize your appearance. There are 4 body types here. Unfortunately, this one is the one that matches me the most, although these two come decently close. The look I typically go for, they have like 10 different sets of eyes. This one's fun. That one's kind of creepy. But the eyes I often go for are these. This is like just my hairstyle. And that's just my hair color. Obviously, I'm gonna be green because that's what I do. And of course, my name is LuigiXRules. So, without further ado, let's start this adventure. We can start over. Let's be ready to deploy. The Rescue Corps' newest officer. They recently accepted a dangerous mission to rescue their missing colleagues. Wait, I forgot to read what planet I was from. No, that's one of the big things in this game. But we'll see that later. Not only my fate, but the fate of the Rescue Corps. Oh, I was supposed to put emphasis on the mind. Rest in the hands of one inexperienced adventurer. Ah, that's a tiny little spaceship. Surprised he was able to make it this far all on its own. Alright. Sorry, a noise outside distracted me. So, this is the character we will be controlling the game with. And hey, we aren't riding a dog this time. I guess that was also specific to that weird Olimar section that they stuck us with. But now we can move over here and... Hey, look, there's a dog-looking thing over here. Hello, little guy. You were in all the trailers. Oh, wow. He really is little. Oh god, I'm afraid of dogs in this game too, aren't I? You see how I, like, staggered a little when Ochi from Planet Gia looked at me? This young, loyal rescue pup is one of an elite breed of space dogs that's long served the Shepherd family. This is his first mission. Aw, probably same with me. Oh, that was weird. It was just, like, a still. But hey, you encountered the Rescue Corps' rescue pup, Ochi. The remaining 6 rescue officers are still out there somewhere. Alright, Ochi. Let's come over here. Oh, some text popped up. But we didn't get to see it. Oh, hey, there's someone on the other side. You found someone in need of rescuing! I don't know who's telling me this. But... Alright, buddy. Begin rescue operations at once. You can press B to whistle him. Then we can send him with A. Something we couldn't do with this last dog that Olimar was using. And what is this? This pulling like a plant out of a pot? That's something completely new. All the dirt has been removed. A new type of obstacle for that at least dogs can lift or can get across. How would that wake him up? He just licked the glass. Ugh. Huh? Is that you, Ochi? Thank the stars! I wasn't sure that my SOS signal had reached HQ. So you and Ochi found and rescued me. Together? That's actually quite surprising. I've never known Ochi to listen to anyone other than our captain. Oh, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Colin, communications operator for the Rescue Corps. He's also from Gia, and as the Rescue Corps comms operator, he handles communication for his fellow officers. Plus, he's handy with a wrench. Yay! Another thing got updated. Met up with Colin. Yeah, that's one down. Now, where could the rest of the rescue officers be? It's definitely what it said there. My path got cut off by a small landslide, and when my hunger became unbearable, I decided to nap to preserve my stamina. You're our latest recruit, right? It's LuigiXRules, isn't it? Unfortunately, I think they only allow 10 characters, that's why I had to shorten it like that. Oh, I should have called it LuigiX, that's what I usually do when it's shortened like that. Oh well. That's what it'll be for this Let's Play. I couldn't be more grateful to you for rescuing me. As I mentioned before, I was the one who sent out that emergency signal. The rest of the rescue corps, well... It was a rough landing. We entered the planet's atmosphere and lost control of the ship. Oh no! Oh yes. I've spent days sleeping out here in the rough. There were 6 officers on the ship, but we were separated when we ejected from the spacecraft. We came here to find Captain Olimar, whose own ship had crashed, only to suffer the same fate. It's almost embarrassing. Yeah, the rescue corps needs rescuing. I confirmed that our spaceship, the SS Shepherd, landed somewhere over there. But I couldn't reach it on my own. Now that you're here, maybe we can find a way back to it. And if we're lucky, we'll come across a few stranded rescue officers along the way. Oh, before I forget, take this. It's an official Rescue Corps tablet. We use them to share information. Thank goodness I always carry an extra. Tap up on the D-pad on the left side there to open and review your missions. Right there. Alright. Let's check it out. You can use this app at any time to confirm what tasks are top priority. I have some other handy apps to share, but I'll install them later when we have a moment to rest. For now, it's kind of important that we, I don't know, find a sustainable source of food and water. For now, just remember that you can always tap up to view missions. But if you press minus and select shortcut settings, you can assign different functions to each shortcut button. Also go tablet menu and see that there's ID badges. Oh hey, we can actually see the faces of the rest of the Rescue Corps officers here. We can look at the history of what's happened so far. We can look at the map of the area. We can zoom out and in. We can change map orientation to like direction we're facing or that way. Alright. Now then, let's go find the SS Shepherd. Apologies as this is going very slow. I'm trying to be thorough with this because, I don't know, I've never read the dialogue either, and so I don't want to miss anything that might be funny. Oh, yeah, that's right. There she is, the SS Shepherd. I can see the ship, but I have no idea how we're going to reach it from here. You know, there's something familiar about this area. And remember something, it's just up ahead. Let's go. Wow, I didn't even point out that we could see the ship right there. Yeah, if only we could jump. There's no getting up there. I already tried. If we could jump, maybe. Ochi looks kind of small compared to the other dog, though, so I don't know if we can jump on it. The plants on this planet are gigantic. Always make sure the area's safe with R. And, oh, what's this thing? Look, that's it! See that big hole in the ground over there? If only we could find a way there. Then we could finally reunite with the SS Shepherd. Alright, well, let's look around a little more. It's impossible to get over the ledge. I don't know. Looks like I'm getting pretty close here. If I just, like, had a little more speed, might be able to do that. Especially, like, over here, I could just, like, run up this slope, then, like, do a little bit of a jump, although Pikmin characters have never been known to jump. Hey, what's this? There's something under that dirt. Ooh, I can lock. You can send Ochi after it. Colin, what could this be? You're kind of in the way, buddy. There. This is a perfect job for a rescue pup. They're known for being excellent diggers. Good pup, Ochi. You're making easy work of all that dirt. Almost there. I don't know, still looks like we got... Oh, okay, it just disappeared. I guess that works. You can see why rescue pups are the Rescue Corps' pride and joy. Huh. This looks just like the other hole we saw. Well done, Ochi. I wonder if these two holes are somehow connected underground. It looks pretty deep. We're just going to have to dive right in. For real? A rescue officer must act with courage in the face of any danger. Through it, though it does not... Or... Oh, hang on. Though it does look pretty dark down there. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else for us to do, so let's go ahead and jump in the hole. That's what it reminds me of. Myrtle of Begetting Sub-Level 1? What is this, Pikmin 2? Oh, hey, and there's tips at the bottom now. Information about exploration and related... Oh, okay. Fine. Wow, this is like... just like Pikmin 2. Oh, although, once again, I've already played this game. Why am I pretending that I haven't? Oh, what's that? He seems excited. Hey, what is it, Ochi? He's trying to tell us something. Perhaps another rescue officer is down here. Alright, well, let's take a look around. See what we can find. I don't think I've ever noticed this little crevice over here. Looks like a dead end. Alright, I don't know what the heck the point of that little crevice is. Well, look at these mushrooms. Then, oh, what's going on over here? Oh my! What a place to find the captain! Look at that face, look at that! That's pretty funny. Alright. Terrified individual you see over there is the captain of our rescue corps team. Look sharp, LuigiXRules. The captain comes from a long line of rescue officers. Oh, this is no time for a history lesson! Hurry up and do something! Right, well, I guess we better send Ochi after it. Oh no, she's surrounded by creatures! Hey, Ochi can attack things too, that's pretty cool. Alright, it's all safe. Are you good now? Okay. Girl? Phew, now we can relax a bit. Captain, we took care of the creatures down here. Can you get down? I hope so. My arms are almost numb. I've been hanging on so long. Okay, I can do this. Stop being so dramatic. What's your status, Colin? Are you okay? Shouldn't I be asking you that? I'm just relieved to see that you're alright. Oh, you! I haven't seen you since rookie training camp. I'm Captain Shepard of the Rescue Corps, if you don't remember. Did you order Ochi to get rid of those creatures all by yourself, LuigiXRules? Huh. Oh my god, I've never seen her mouth open so wide. Oshi's not supposed to obey anyone but me. That must mean he needs more discipline. Guess that rookie training paid off after all, didn't it? You know, the first time I saw you in training, I had a feeling you'd make a top-notch dog trainer. You're just saying that. She's also from Gia, a 99th gen Rescue Corps officer. She was saved by a rescue pup as a child, sparking a lifelong love for her furry colleagues. Wait, she's Shepherd? But isn't the ship also called Shepherd? So she named the ship after herself? Or was she named after the ship? And she's the captain, too. We found Captain Shepard. With the captain here, it feels like there may be some hope for us after all. Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but, what were you doing down here anyway? While exploring the surface, I discovered a suspicious hole. I leaned over to take a look inside, and fell right in. I wandered around this cave trying to find an exit when I came upon those icky, slimy creatures. Hang on, did you fall down the hole located near the SS Shepherd? We entered this cave in an attempt to reach that very opening. Well then, what are we waiting around here for? Let's get back to the SS Shepherd. Copy that? Huh? Is something wrong? You didn't say anything, LuigiXRules. Copy that is the Rescue Corps way of saying understood. Let's try saying it together, okay? Copy that. Understood. Understood. I'm sure you're just nervous. This is your first official mission, after all. She's like, well, I guess this is no time for, the nitty-gritty of stuff. It'll all come naturally to you soon enough. Don't worry. That said, you'll need to review the Rescue Corps Rescue Journal for your upcoming missions. It's essential to our work. Oh. And now she's gonna update our tablet too. We have the Rescue Journal. There's tips and tricks. This is where you'll find advice by captains, both past and present. I have no doubt the knowledge and wisdom they share here will guide you well. Irma Shepherd, Captain in Command. Alright, I guess that's just the tip here. Alright, cool. You'll be able to access them via your tablet as the need arises, so put them to good use while out in the field. Since Ochi and you have bonded, I officially approve of your partnership. I'll be observing you both to see what skills you have as a rescue pup trainer. Alright, well, that's it. Quite the conundrum. What would you do, LuigiXRules? Hey, it's that thing we did during the tutorial that, I certainly don't know how to do, but I guess I remembered it from training, probably. That was quite a rush. She's just letting me lead? Shouldn't you take over with the leading? Shepherd, I mean, it is your job. I remember this area. And then there's a light over here. Leading all the way up there. There! That's where I fell in! My word. To think you survived a fall from that height. But more importantly, how are we supposed to climb up there? I mean, we probably survived a fall from a similar height, dude. Well, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, they were talking. Whoa! I don't think I really had the voice act there. We can press and hold X to use Ochi's rush technique. You can shake objects loose and break things on impact. Yep. We just got through that, so of course we know that. See how long these load times are, man? It's definitely a downside of this game. Alright. Well, we made it out safely. Excuse me, LuigiXRules. I suggest you exercise a bit more caution when encountering something unfamiliar. Maybe don't just touch it. Well, maybe I was the only one that was brave enough to touch it, huh? Maybe if you were a little more brave as a leader, then maybe we wouldn't have to maybe you could have gotten out of there. I don't know, something like that. I completely agree. Though in this case, your impulsive behavior did get us out of that cave. Why are you talking to Ochi there? Alright. Alright, Captain. The Rescue Corps flag has been officially planted. Oh god, we place flags to, like, what are we, colonizers? We're placing our flags to mark that? Now for the status report on all cave-related activities. We located and rescued one castaway, and no other individuals were found during our research. Noted. Then let's consider the investigation of this cave complete. I hope this experience will help you prepare for the challenges inherent to our work. There are lives depending on us. But you both did good work today. Well done, LuigiXRules and Ochi. I guess we're just going to skip over the fact that we had to rescue the captain herself? Colin? You look different since the last time I saw you. Did you do something new with your hair? I don't think so. I've been a bit busy trying to, you know, stay alive. Of course. And good for you. You did it! Why is... Most people are just gonna skip this cutscene. That's just funny. You look a little different. Did you change your hair? No, I was trying to stay alive. You did it! Well, here she is. DSS Shepherd. Alright, let's take a look at her. That is weird that she's named after the ship, or the ship is named after her. Alright, let's go take a look at it. Oh hey, there's something new on our tablet though. New ID badges, new rescue journal stuff. We can check our surroundings. Hey, what is this? I don't remember that area. And then charge. Wait a second. I just saw something else there. Oh, okay, never mind. Waited too long. Is that smoke pouring out of the SS Shepherd? I'll investigate right away. Famous last words. Wow, he actually said famous last words. Status report. Upon investigating the interior of the ship, I discovered the engine had overheated, and that the spaceship was seconds away from total destruction. What? Oh no! Will it be okay? It will. I initiated an emergency shutdown, and everything's stable. Thankfully, the engine can be repaired. However, the ship's energy stores are now completely empty. So we have no way of getting off this planet, let alone searching for Captain Olimar. Not necessarily. I think I saw something in Captain Olimar's voyage log that might prove useful. Here it is. Take a look at this. No, okay. It's our tablet again. And we got another app installing, hooray! After thorough investigation into the shiny objects found on this planet, I have deduced that they must contain sparklium. I feel giddy to have found real-life treasure, but my focus must remain on my main objective. finding the missing parts of the SS Dolphin. Wait, what do you mean this is the first time that you've encountered treasure? Like, this is implying that's the first time he's found treasure. You found treasure before. What are you talking about? In layman's terms? We should be able to extract sparklium from sparkling objects that we find on this planet and convert it into energy. If they could be used to restart and restore the SS Shepherd, those objects truly are nothing short of real-life treasures. I'm skeptical. But at this point, we have nothing to lose. This may be our only chance. So from this point on, we have a new mission. Find and collect all of the sparkly objects we can find. Copy that. Alright. Apparently sparkly objects can be used as an energy source. Locate as many as you can so we can restart the SS Shepherd. Once we collect this treasure, we'll need a way to transport it. For that, we can use the SS Beagle. I guess that's the ship that we used, is the Beagle. And this thing is the Shepherd. That Shepherd's our Beagle. We just need a good place for it to land. Huh? What's that over there? Rocks.
It's so shiny.
Maybe it's some sort of landmark, but I'm not completely sure. It looks like the perfect spot for a base of operations. Call the ship over. Oh, there it is. This is Beagle repositioning successful. Good. Our preparations are complete. Let's find that treasure. Alright, and now we get to move again. Yay! See anything sparkly? Yes, I do. There it is. Is that what I think it is? This has to be a treasure. Just look at the way it sparkles. Let's check the tablet to see if it's emitting a high energy reading. Alright, rookie. Press plus to open. You know, plus. Opposite of minus. Okay. No new maps this time. Presence of sparklium confirmed. That star in the center represents the treasure. From now on, you can consult your radar map to check if there's any treasure in your area. And we can... Oh. Excellent work. I'm going to take this auspicious start as a good sign. But, how are we going to move it? Whoops. I mean, you could always lift it. To at least get Ochi to do it. I can smack it. Does that help? Hey, look at that. Ochi can carry stuff. Excellent. It's on the move. So I guess that's something that Ochi can do. Well, that's perfect. Wish I could help move stuff as well. This treasure is large. How can we physically collect something this big? The ship uses a special type of light rate that miniaturizes objects during collection, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'll examine it with the sensors on the SS Beagle right away. Let's hope it contains the type of energy we need. It spawns cubes! Oh, new counter. Yes! Energy detected! If we can collect 250 more units of sparklium, we may be able to restart the SS Shepherd. But the SS Shepherd is supposed to run on high-octane energy. Will this work? I believe we can get it to run on sparklium alone, though it may be a bumpier ride. But before that can happen, we're going to need a lot more. Then we need to search the area for more treasure. Alright, let's go ahead and search for it. There's this big old thing up here. And hey, oh, it's telling us to rush at it. Let's see what happens if we do. Oh god, no, Ochi, watch out! Watch out! Sure, it's taking a while. Wait a second, is that... Yeah, it's just a Game Boy Advance. That was close. Too close. Alright, go ahead and pick it up. But how are we going to transport this? It won't budge. Well, maybe if we got off our butts and, like, decided to do something about it instead of just watching. Seems even Ochi can't carry it alone. Then why don't we help, huh? Or, man, you're so lazy, Shepherd. Like, why can't we try it and help? Even if it's not heavy, or even if it's too heavy for all of us, we can at least try. Jeez. Anyway. Oh, that's a classic sound. What's this? Is that a treasure? Well, let's go ahead and see. judging by the fact that they reacted to it differently, I'm gonna say it's not. That looks like something I've seen before, although it looks a little different. Good job, Ochi. Carry it just like that. Still can't help it all. Be cool if we could help. Oh, cutscene. Out. Did it see something that it recognized? Ooh, that's a very familiar shape right there. And a very familiar thing for it to do. Huh? It moved. I don't think it's treasure. What could it be? It looks like a kind of plant. Could this be the thing Captain Oliver wrote about in his voyage log? He called it an onion. If this is an onion, then what is that sprout? Well, let's go ahead and investigate it. Press A to pluck. Red Pikmin. We finally, 40 minutes in, we finally got our first Pikmin. Oh my, I think this could be a Pikmin. According to Captain Oliver's voyage log, they're friendly and helpful creatures. Well then, maybe they could help us while we explore and look for treasure. Look at that. She's already bonding with the Pikmin. I don't know, kind of looks like it's chasing him. You should introduce yourself as well, LuigiXRules. And, Captain, how long do you intend to hide back there? Alright. You can select the Pikmin with L and R. And press A to throw them. Yep, just like that. You can also press B to whistle them, but y'all already know that. There. Now we finally get into the core Pikmin loop, where we can take out pellet posies. And they will bring them back. And sprout some more. What? More sprouts! That red seed-like thing is apparently called a pellet. If you feed one to the onion, it will create more Pikmin. What a mysterious life form. You can also smack things herself, but it's much less efficient. This must be how we get more Pikmin. Yep, we can now pluck some more. Ochi can help too. And look at that. These things Ochi can't reach because they're too high. But we can throw them because they go in an arc. And you can see the arc. Alright, anything else we can do? Doesn't. Oh wait, there's one. Let's go ahead and cancel. Yeah, let's send Ochi on this one. Just see what happens. Also, did you notice how it, like, automatically locks onto it? That's an interesting thing this game does, is that it likes to automatically lock onto stuff. Alright. I'm just gonna grab a couple for now. You'll see in a bit. This is taking too long. Whoa, that's a lot of Pikmin. There's something behind here. This one looks extra shiny. We can get Pikmin. I don't know why I'm really going through this like this is your first Pikmin game, because it almost certainly isn't. Actually, you know what? That's not true. This was probably a lot of people's first Pikmin game, wasn't it? And let's see if we have enough for this as well. While that's being carried. Takes 10. Ochi could lift the power of 3, and that should be 7. And we have 10. But since I want to get out before the century, we can also throw a couple more Pikmin in order to overflow it. Another treasure collected. Yep, sure was. Need to keep this up. Alright, let's go ahead and help him. And there it is! Huzzah! You two make a fantastic combination, LuigiXRules and Ochi. Copy that. You nailed it that time. Of course, this isn't quite the right occasion for a copy that, but good effort, LuigiXRules. The Pikmin are very obedient. They move and work like tiny rescue pups. Now it's time to extract the energy from the treasure. Get started right away, Colin. She is the leader, after all. Wonder how familiar they are outside of this. Oh. Energy from the treasure will soon be extracted. It'll flow directly into the SS Shepherd. Alright, yep. And there it goes, it's being materialized. Wow, it's really gonna go through each of these one by one, huh? That's crazy. Let's look at the message log. See, look at that, it has like all of that stuff. Alright. Well. Oh hey, it looks like it actually has some power now. The SS Shepherd is running! We've collected 300 Sparklium. We restarted the SS Shepherd using the Sparklium extracted from the treasure. We did it! The ship's back online! We still don't have enough energy to fly, but now we can use the radar to look for our missing rescue officers. Excellent, Colin. Boot it up and see if we pick up any signals. Oh, there it is. Also, wait, when did it become nighttime? I guess it took them a while to figure out how to turn it into Sparklium. I'm picking up multiple SOS signals! They could be coming from our lost rescue officers, and even Captain Olimar! Then we don't have a moment to lose. Time to get to rescuing. We did it! On day 1, we rescued 2 officers! We discovered these 3 things. That's interesting. The ship is automatically naming the objects? We encounter unknown objects and elements on our mission all the time, so I had a naming AI installed on our new ships. Apparently it was co-created by a famous appraiser. It's more sophisticated than I expected. Pretty impressive. It's gotten a lot of stuff wrong. Though, it is neat, but a backup power source probably would have been more helpful. Some people think that that's a reference to generative AI these days still not being completely perfect, and so it's getting the stuff wrong. Which is a fun theory for sure. I was worried when I saw the smoke billowing out of the SS Shepherd. I didn't know how things would shake out. Thank goodness we were able to make the repairs. I'd been roughing it for long enough. And there's something to be said for finally having a properly prepared meal. And you're sure we have enough emergency rations, Colin? We have no idea how long we'll be stuck on this planet. I counted our stock 3 times, but I can do it again. Excellent plan. Now, tomorrow we'll focus on recon, so you and Ochi need to eat and get lots of rest, LuigiXRules. Of course, obviously there's only limited rations, so you don't know how long they will last. But don't forget to review your missions before heading to bed. Alright, let's take a look. If we're going to restore the SS Shepherd's radar and expand our research area, we need you to go out and gather more Sparklium. And the SOS signals must be coming from somewhere. Alright, and we're finally on day 2. It only took almost 49 minutes. Actually, probably more like 45 because of the intro stuff. Alright. Alright, I guess this is everyone. I call this strategy meeting to order. Copy that. Here's the latest status report. As of today, 2 rescue officers and 1 rescue pup have been recovered, thanks to the efforts of LuigiXRules. However, the whereabouts of the other 4 rescue officers remain unknown, and the SS Shepherd is out of commission. All things considered, our primary mission, the rescue of Captain Olimar, has run into some roadblocks. Our first priority is now the search and rescue of our fellow rescue officers. If we find Olimar somewhere along the way, that'll be a bonus. LuigiXRules, Ochi, fly to the area where our radar picked up those distress signals and try to track down our missing personnel. Colin and I will remain with the ship. We'll provide direction and guidance from here. Don't worry, we'll be available via the SS Shepherd's wireless communication at all times, so you'll have our full support. It's just, we're too scared to go out, and you do it. I wouldn't typically assign so much responsibility to a rookie, but after seeing you in action, I know you can handle it. And definitely not just because I'm lazy. Plus, you'll be in good paws with Ochi by your side. You two make a great team. Captain, what about our search for Captain Olimar? Should we officially put it on pause? No, we may still find him during our hunt for the other rescue officers. I'll keep it on our mission list, just in case. On that note, I hereby call the strategy meeting to a close. Copy that. Hey, I remembered this time. Alright, let's just put it there. that'll be an eventuality. Well, we've been going for some time. Are you free to chat real quick? Sorry, Colin. I don't think I am. It's been that took a while, but we finally made it to day 2. We got through the tutorial. That'll almost certainly be split into 2, but I guess you know more than I will. So I'll stop waffling then, and let you know that this will be where the first episode of many ends. Or is the second. In the next episode, we will see what happens when we talk to Colin here. So, until next time, Luiginoids, goodbye.